Good evening, everyone. It's time. Hushed voices. Well, here we go. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Nikki Belmonte, and I'm the Executive Director of the American Birding Association. Tonight, we're gathered here at the beautiful Warner Parks Nature Center right here in Nashville, Tennessee, with old friends, new friends. So glad to meet everybody. We're here to celebrate our 2023 species reveal and also celebrate with our Bird of the Year artist and her fantastic work, which is going to be revealed shortly. And I do just want to say quickly hello to our online audience. We are streaming live. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're so glad to have you. So it's been a great weekend so far, right? I think we've had a great day today. So I wanted to share with you in 2023, the ABA is going to start doing outreach programs and field trips in different parts of the United States and Canada. And we kicked that off today here in Nashville. So this morning, we did a bird walk that was co-hosted by the Tennessee Ornithological Society. And we also had our ABA Young Birder of the Year from 2020, Adriana Nelson. Adriana, will you wave? And also board member of the ABA, Chris Sloan. They co-hosted a fantastic bird walk along the Cumberland River. And then this afternoon, actually a bunch of us just got back from an awesome workshop right here at Warner Parks. That was a MODIS wildlife tracking system workshop. So we actually got to use the technology and learn about the conservation projects they're doing here to track thrushes. So that was a whole lot of fun because we got to play with toys and go birding, and we found the bird, which was really, really cool. And so tomorrow morning, we're going to do some birding at Radnor Lake, where we should get the Bird of the Year. And then it will be followed by a fantastic field sketching workshop with our Bird of the Year artist. So it's been a packed weekend, and I was so glad to share that with you all. So I have to thank our partners and our sponsors because we wouldn't be here without you this weekend. First, I want to thank Warner Parks Nature Center, the Friends of Warner Parks, and the City of Nashville Metro Parks for sharing this amazing facility with us and sharing the programs with us. Thank you so much. I also want to give a shout out and thank you to our sponsors. We have the Wood Thrush Shop right here in Nashville, which is a Birdwatchers retail store, as one of our sponsors. Thank you so much for stepping up. We also had the sponsors, Birders on the Road, a new educational website that's sharing these amazing bird videos from around the world. And our third sponsor, the Alamo Inn, which is a birding bed and breakfast in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley in Texas. Thank you so much to our sponsors. So the Bird of the Year is ... I'm going to introduce our board chair, Julie Davis. She's going to make a few remarks before we proceed. Come on up, Julie.
Hi, welcome to the 2023 Bird of the Year reveal. Before we get to the exciting news, I want to take a couple minutes to reflect on the past year with the ABA. One of our main goals for 2022 that we set way back in 2020 was to hire a development director for the organization. And we achieved that when we hired Steve Sebastian, and he joined us as development manager in January of this year. So we were right on target. First month of the year, we got him. During the first quarter of the year, we concentrated on a search for our new executive director. After interviewing many, many great candidates, we were very happy to welcome Nikki Belmonte into the ABA family in May. I do want to say it was my extreme honor to serve as interim president for 6 months and a huge relief to hand the reins over to Nikki. And just last month, we welcomed 3 new board members: David Bates from Boston, Massachusetts, David Bell from Los Angeles, California, and as Nikki mentioned, Chris Sloan from right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to all of you. Another long-term goal achieved this year was making ABA publications accessible in a searchable archive on our website. This includes all birding magazines, special issues, and past publications of Birder's Guide, Winging It, and Bird's Eye View. Thank you to the staff, board, and a couple of really wonderful volunteers for working to make this a reality. We are proud to have 88 students participate in our Young Birder of the Year mentoring program and our Young Birder camps this year. I had the opportunity to be a mentor for the Young Birder program for the last 2 years for the art module. And may I say, with these young people, our future is in very good hands. They're awesome, as we already mentioned Adriana back there as our 2020, right? 2020 Young Birder of the Year. The ABA awarded 7 scholarships to our Camp Colorado and Camp Delaware bird camps, and we served 33 campers this year at those 2 locations. One of the most notable accomplishments is our very newly launched in October ABA Community, a digital membership directory, message board system, and social media experience built by birders for birders. Beginning in 2023, we'll be adding educational programs, travel logs, and other events for members in the ABA community. We hope that this will allow our members to make connections with others who share our passion for birding, share adventures and experiences to keep the excitement alive, and participate in the many groups to keep on top of everything from rare birds to new birding products. To top the year off, the ABA Awards Committee just announced 4 outstanding recipients for 2022. We made the announcement, I think, a couple days ago, and all of their stories will be in this issue of Birding Magazine. ABA awards are given to birders who have done exceptional work in promoting the cause of birding on many different levels. I would like to congratulate Peter Pyle for receiving the ABA Lifetime Achievement Award, also called the Tropic Bird Award, Holly Merker for receiving the award for conservation and education, and our very own Ted Floyd and Nate Zwick for receiving the award for distinguished service, given to volunteers or staff for outstanding performance to the ABA. We're all looking forward to what 2023 will bring for the birds, birders, and the ABA. And now I'm going to turn it right back over to Nikki for the big announcement. We won't keep you waiting any longer.
Thank you, Julie. So now the time is finally here. We had a few dozen guesses on Instagram, hopes, dreams of what the bird of the year species was going to be, and not one of them was correct. However, one of the youth birders did make a correct guess in our youth birding publication, The Fledgling. So someone did make the guess. Keen observers may have noticed my bright colors today while I was walking around and talking with you all. That's a clue to our bird of the year. This species is found across North America. It dominates stream banks and lake shores as it flies briskly across the water and plunges to grab a silver treat. You can probably hear this bird in your head now. So let's give a drum roll, or rather a rattle, for the ABA's 2023 Bird of the Year, the belted kingfisher. It looks like in the audience we had someone who made the guess in the front row, so congratulations. The belted kingfisher has been a contender for the Bird of the Year, at least I've been told, for quite some time, and it was time to bring this species forth. The committee was looking for a species that whose female was distinct from the male and more colorful than the male. So this strong and powerful bird is key to its ecosystem. It commands attention when you see it, and its brilliant rust orange band radiates against the sky as it flies pointedly in the direction of success. So much about this species embodies the ABA, sets the tone for us in 2023. So let us be inspired by her strength, by her vigilance, and her keen sense of self. Now it is my honor and pleasure to introduce the 2023 Bird of the Year artist, Liz Clayton Fuller. I do want to tell you a few things about Liz. She is born and raised right here in Nashville, and that's why we are here this evening. Liz is an accomplished scientific illustrator and fine artist. And a few years ago, Liz served as a Bartels scientific illustration intern at the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, where her work was published in all sorts of places like scientific journals and bird guides. Liz now teaches online courses in natural illustration and field journaling for Cornell Lab of Ornithology. And I encourage you to check out her website and follow her on social media. She has a fantastic Twitter feed and Instagram feed, and you can find her under the handle I Paint Burbs. So without further ado, Liz Clayton Fuller.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, whether you're here in person or you're with us online. It is an honor to be in my hometown as the Bird of the Year artist, and also is a huge weight off my chest to finally be able to say the words belted kingfisher out loud. So it is my pleasure to unveil my artwork that I've done, which I have titled Queen Fisher. So when the ABA reached out to me asking if I would be the Bird Artist of the Year for 2023, I was very excited. And to be honest with you, there wasn't a bird that I was hoping for. I think any bird you could have told me I would have been super excited about, because in my eyes, every bird is a good bird. But when they said that it was a belted kingfisher, and especially that it was a belted kingfisher female, I was so excited because I have lived all over the United States. I'm from here, but I have lived in Seattle, Washington, Ithaca, New York, Savannah, Georgia, and most recently Sitka, Alaska. And a bird that has been a constant for me was the belted kingfisher. So she has been with me everywhere that I have been. And my favorite birds to paint, or burbs to paint, are ones that I have a connection to. And I was so excited to be able to feature this bird in all of her glory and also shine a spotlight on female birds that are often underappreciated, not by me, but let's get everybody on board with that. And my process for this painting, I wanted to give a big wink to my hometown of Nashville. So when I walk my dog Nina twice a day, there's a little creek that runs through my neighborhood, and you always hear the kingfishers before you see them. And there is a queenfisher in my neighborhood. So in my mind, this painting is her. And all of the plants that you see around her are plants in my neighborhood that I see regularly. There's honeysuckle, trumpet flower, hackberry, and tulip poplar as well. So it was an honor to be able to paint her, and I'm just so happy to be able to share her with you now. So thank you all just for being here and for your incredible support. I'd like to personally thank my family just for their incredible support. I can't explain to you the magnitude of the honor to be doing such an incredible project for birding in my hometown with all my people. So thank you, and let's celebrate female birds and the queen. And now I'll give you back to Nikki.
Thank you so much, Liz. It's beautiful, isn't it? Thank you for creating such a vibrant version of this female bird for our bird year. And we're really looking forward to working with you next year throughout 2023. And if those of you want to go looking for kingfishers with us, you can join Liz and two of our ABA staff people Katinka Doman and Michael Redder later on in 2023 in November for the Bird of the Year trip. So it's going to be down in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas. Details on that trip are going to be coming out in early January. So after this presentation, our shopper is going to be open for our Bird of the Year swag. So we have posters of Queenfisher that are available, as well as greeting cards and journals. And you may have noticed I did a wardrobe change to reveal to you the highly anticipated Bird of the Year t-shirt, which was designed by one of our board members, Paul Riss. We also have our bird-friendly songbird coffee available in a special blend with the image of the belted kingfisher on it. So if you are here, our shop is right outside the door where Kelly is. And if you're online, check our online store. I also would encourage you as birders and part of the birding community to consider a gift to the year-end appeal for the ABA so we can get 2023 started off really strong so that we can help inspire all people to enjoy and to protect wild birds. Finally, I just want to give a shout out to my wonderful staff, Katinka, John, Kelly, Nate, and our board members that are here. Greg, who is working the videos in the past on the online universe, and everyone else who has put a lot of work into this event to make it a success. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. So now it's time to party. So on behalf of the ABA, thank you all so much for coming out to support us. And I hope you all have happy holidays and enjoy the evening here. Thanks so much. Thank you, everybody.